This is Steve Olson from It's a CAD World, and this video is a continuation of a previous video where we were reading an Excel file. It's going to take this to the next stage where we're going to then write an Excel file based off of the current design state of our model. So let's take a look at the order report that we're going to use here. I'm going to copy this file and put on here the order number. Let's open this up real quick and take a look at what we have here. So you'll see in this file that we will end up writing the correct sizes of the rails and posts and so on, and then how many we need of each. Let's go ahead and close this file then. And we'll go ahead and write our rule to do this. I'll go ahead and create a new rule here. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to identify the Excel file that we're going to be working with. Going to just grab it off of the Windows Explorer. Going to append onto that the order number custom iProperty. And .xlsx. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to worry about a note section, whether this gets painted or not. So if color equals no paint, then we're going to have it write into a particular Excel cell. So Excel data links cell. Excel file. It's going to happen to go into A12. We're going to put in there the assembly will not be painted. The else will be essentially the same statement, but instead the assembly will be painted, and we'll append color The next, we have a bunch of information here that we're going to write pertinent to the rest of the assembly, and just kind of take a look at what we have here. In the Excel file, cell B4, we're going to write in 1.5 by 1.5 and then how long the rail tube is. And there's one of those. And then in the B5 cell, we're we're going to write in 1.5 by 1.5, however long the posts are. And you can see here that I have an if intermediate post is greater than 0, it's going to write in B6 and C6 the appropriate size and quantities. If there's none, with this else statement, we're going to put NAs in those cells. Continuing on, just the different sizes of the lower rail and how many we have, which is basically how many intermediate posts we have, plus 1. The number of feet in C8 is basically the number of posts we have, or intermediate posts plus 2, and then the grate, the size of the grate, and then how many intermediate posts we have, plus 1. The last thing we want to do here is we want to make sure the Excel file gets saved. So there's a save statement here, because if we don't, we'll get prompted to save it. Let's go ahead and say OK to this. Verify that it does its thing here, and then we'll open up that Excel file and make sure it wrote the appropriate information. So there's those sizes. To put a space. Some will be painted blue, the appropriate size of the grate. One other thing we could do to kind of leverage this with Inventor, let's go ahead and save and close this file, is the fact that I could actually, in the read file, in the read rule, add a run other statement where we tell it to run the right Excel rule. Let's go ahead and save this, and let's try this out here. If I come back to my order forms, this was created in another in a previous session. We'll save this, close it. We'll tell it to run the read rule. It'll update our model, and then because the rule tells it to write the Excel file, wait till it finishes updating. There, it's done updating. It's still writing the Excel file. Here's our Excel file. See, it tells it black and the appropriate quantities. Thank you for watching this session in It's a CAD World. Please continue to look for my other sessions in other Inventor and Autodesk topics. Thank you. Have a good day.